Hey, this is Off the Record with Monica.
And Logan. We're back!
Yes, we are.
And we're going into our full episode with some interesting facts, and I will definitely tell you the reasons why we've decided to talk about these today. So I wanted to start off by talking about things that I've seen while doom scrolling, obviously because everyone does it, and then I got lost in a heavy track recently.
Of course.
Right? It's so easy. Oh my god, everyone doom scrolls now. I mean, there's so much
Yeah,
reason to doom scroll,
it's a
so
hobby. It's a
it is.
hobby.
It's taken up quite a lot of my time. Um, but one thing that I saw that like kind of pissed me off, to be honest, which is why I wanted to talk about it so bad, is like why in the bleep do people propose by putting the ring in the food? Like, didn't
It's a
we ever
trend.
consider? How
It's
is
a
it
trend.
trendy? How is it that is so stupid. Like, did we not consider the possibility that the partner might eat it? Like, do you not know your partner?
It's all scripted. And I mean, honestly, if you were
I
supposed
have
to do it like that, you'll put in a candle or something. I don't know.
what is this like? Like the ring candle stuff. No, but like there are some that I've seen that are not scripted. And
Yeah.
I see like
Oh,
a follow-up video of the person in the hospital getting an x-ray because they ate the freaking ring. And there are some people that have like huge bites, you know what I mean, and don't fully chew. So like why would you even play by putting it in the food? Because number one, it's gonna get dirty. Why the fuck would I want a dirty ass like ketchup ring or anything else like that? Like it's so weird. And number two, what if they actually do eat it? And why would I want to find my ring in my mouth? You know?
but your tongue should pick up on that. Like you're like I'm sorry, but if I took a bite and there was a ring in it, like even if there was a hair in it, like I pick up on that. Like no.
That's because you're chewing and you're breaking stuff down, and what's not breaking down is the
It's not
hair.
even but even let's say like you're slurping soup, like you feel something big and hard like in your mouth. So shut up.
Well, it depends on
But
what you're eating. Like some of the stuff does have like hard points, and so I just don't think number one that's a good idea. Like why and what happened to all the regular ones? You know what I mean? Like just the on knee, showing the ring, putting it in like a bouquet of flowers. I'd even take it like if we have to do it in food. That shit where
yeah.
like they have the cake and like they burn away the top layer or something. Like I
Yeah.
take that because
No,
I can clearly see.
I agree. I think it's weird. I wouldn't like that. Like, no, I would not want to be proposed to with the ring in the food and I got put that on my finger. And it smells like what? Like salad dressing? Like pasta? Like, no.
Exactly. A fucking hamburger. I saw a guy put it. What started this off is like the guy put it in a fucking in a fucking hamburger. And to be honest, the hamburger looked a little like burnt, like it was on the grill too long, and then everything else looked a little weird. It had a bunch of stuff in there, like it had a lot of lettuce, a lot of pickles, a lot of tomatoes, a lot of onions. I was like, that's a bunch of shit. And she was taking huge ass bites. And it was she was going through that shit though. And it didn't look like she was chewing that much. And then what prompted me this is like what I don't think is a part of the game is like I there was a shot after where they were in the emergency room. And I was like, huh. And I you can't tell me that shit like that has never happened.
Oh, no, it's definitely happened.
That's all. That's
It's
like
just
what pissed me
sad
off.
that it's happened.
I know. It
Cause
just
like
pissed me off.
what?
I know. I was like, why did you put it there? Like, the first thing I'm gonna do is clearly I'm gonna blame you because why is it there to begin with?
Mm. What happened to just taking it out of your pocket and getting down on one knee?
That's what I'm saying. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I
Or
mean,
oh my
that's what my
god,
husband did. Yeah, like that's
yeah,
crazy.
cute. But like that's also what not exactly like Dove Cameron had a like she was on an interview and she was explaining how her fiance um beautiful, love them together. How he proposed at their house, and it was after like she had gotten like undone. She had like washed her face, like did her hair. Her hair was slightly wet. She said she was in a big oversized tee. They were at home, And he was talking about how he wants this. Like, I want this. I want large t-shirts with you. I want washing the dishes. I want watching our favorite movie. I want this life with you. And I was like, that is cute.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
putting
so
it in my
cute.
food. Like really? But yeah, that's my first one that really like triggered me, to be honest, while doom scrolling.
Okay. Okay, that's cute.
What are yours?
Okay. So, I don't know if you heard of like the young ho trend,
Yes,
but
yes.
it's just okay, it's just basically things like young women do, and in some take on it, it's like it's a form of feminism. It's like, yeah, it's like they're innovative, they're efficient, they're productive. So
No,
things
no.
that have applied to me as a young ho.
I don't
Cooking
think.
on high heat sometimes, but yeah, sometimes I do just get impatient, so I cook on high heat. And I don't know why. I always use the right burner, even if it's a very small pot, if I want to make tea, if I want to boil water. And I recently I moved. Me and my husband bought our first home, and we
Okay.
have an electric burner. And I'm not used to electric burners. I'm just used to gas burners. So the first time and I still use the right burner, and I used it for like it's for the big pots, but I'm like I have small pot. I'm like, doesn't matter. And well, it does matter, but I'm like, okay, it'll be okay. And something spilled, and that's just a lesson learned. But anyways, um other things is straightening your hair on the highest heat. I do have really, really curly hair, and it's just such a pain straightening it. So all the time, ever since I was 13, highest heat and just straighten it. So yeah, no.
Yeah, you've definitely lived at 400 and above.
You've seen me
But
straighten my hair when it was wet, but I was so young then. And the straightener said for wet and dry, so I just thought,
no, no. I know you thought some shit. But yeah, no, absolutely not. I've never been invited because it smells like straight fire
no, but that's
when
why you
you.
use heat protectant.
That can only do so much. That can only do so. And I feel like I've seen you do it without heat protectant before.
No, I always use
Like a
like
rush.
Tresemme. I know that might not be the best, but the Tresemme heat protectant,
Mm.
because
You're
I like the
still
smell.
stretching it. You're still
Yeah,
stretching
I
it because it
am.
still
Okay.
smelled like. I understand, but no, I think, and also I think in the first apartment there was electric. I think the second one.
Yeah, which is great, but I don't think like I cooked as much, like as much, so that's why. Okay, but I will say
You
as like
cook
now,
stuff.
like ever since 18, I've been just blow drying and then straightening.
Mm.
Now I have to have it dry and then I'll straighten it. Plus it's faster. But anyways, um no heating, so it's really cold outside right now, and I do this now, but it's not up until recently. Heating up the car before leaving and just leaving, that's another young ho thing. Or like rounding up the time. So if it's 4 or 5, then I'll have to start at 4:30. But I have to stop doing that. But those are just things that apply to me. So,
Okay.
anyways,
I.
and
Oh my
then
god. I.
um
Go ahead.
and then my second thing was like I've seen a lot of okay, so even I had a friend even say how like when you cook cottage cheese, especially to make bread or bagels, you can't taste the cottage cheese, but I see cottage cheese for everything, like pancakes,
Mhm.
brownies, and I get it. And this is coming from someone who does not like cottage cheese. Like I just can't get myself to try it.
Mhm.
Um, Granted, I eat paneer, but still, just that the way it looks that gets to
Mhm.
me. And I'm sorry,
True.
using in brownies or pancakes or I just can't. Maybe bagels one day. Maybe. I'm open to bagels.
I so, and I. What was her name? Courtney. Yes, Courtney. Um. So I have watched this Georgia teacher who had like exploded on my For You for a minute.
Everyone's.
And yes, and so like she loves putting stuff together, and like a lot of times like I can't get behind it because I'm just not that type of like layer of a person. Like she'll put a bunch of stuff together, and I personally do not like that. So I watch her videos because I think it's interesting, and then like I'll honestly be like learning shit because what the fuck was Weetabix? What the fuck was
Right?
Weetabix? I was
I
like,
think
what the
that's
hell
like
is
an
that?
English thing.
Well, no, it's not. It's actually it's here. And I
Oh,
was like, what do you
damn.
mean? She's in Georgia, man. Like she's not from England
But no,
or
it's a
like London at
nutrient
all,
dense British
but it's
breakfast
here.
too.
It's basically all it is wheat thins. Like it's just like it's just shredded wheat. And so I get what is it? Frosted
Saw the
wheat?
same video with
Yeah.
sprinkles.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, wait, she's just eating the shredded wheat. I was like, where the freak was that in the store? I was like, I don't know if I try that because, like, even she says it's kind of plain without stuff, and so she mixes it up. Like, she's done some stuff that I was like, ooh, I do that too. Like, she put chocolate on the bottom
Yeah.
and then, like, other things that I was like, ooh, that looks good. But, like, I'm like, where the heck is that? So I'll be learning stuff, and then more recently, I think like literally just last night, I saw that she had a baked potato and then she had these jam mixes or whatever, and like she was telling me what they were, and I was like, "Oh, I would not get that for my life. Like the world ending, I would not eat that shit."
Wait,
And
wait,
then
for just like for the audience sakes, could you just tell them what you told me when you first saw Courtney cook about her like her food stuff and everything? What
stop.
you thought? Assume.
Okay. Be- and no hate, no shame, love her, freedom of choice,
Yeah, yeah,
freedom to
we're
eat,
great. We're
whatever.
cool with her. Yeah, she's fine.
Yes. Yes. My personal, as soon as I saw her and I saw like some of her videos, I was like, oh, okay. And she was telling me, oh, she has kids. And then I was like, is she pregnant again? Like, are these pregnancy cravings? I was like, because I would not put that together. And I have not heard of anyone else putting that together. And I was like, why is this happening? And then I would see like the plate she was making, and not to like fat shame because to be honest, I'm fat. Like, there's no reason to. Um, like she would do that, and she would like just the way that she was like, yum, and I would like that is a deep appreciation for food, and I respect it. But like there was
Hmm.
just some things like watching her video, I was like, is she pregnant?
Hmm.
I was like, is she? Because she would just it was, some things would sound like she was. I didn't know if she was alluding to it, but eventually I figured out she wasn't, and that's just my girl's taste, and like that's just how she lives life. And I'll be like, you know what? Mad respect, but I did for a minute think there that she was pregnant. And like what I was talking about the last video I was talking about that I saw last night is she had a potato, just a regular like russet potato, and she put cottage cheese on there. And then she put this like
See,
mustard jam
cottage
mix thing on
cheese.
there, and then this molasses jam mix on there that like she said tastes minerally. And I was like, even the description I wouldn't I wouldn't fuck with. You know what I mean?
Just I don't you know me. I like savory. Like I don't like savory with sweet at all. Like I really
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
And again, the cottage cheese again. Like I can't do that.
No, no, we shouldn't do that. So I completely understand. But yeah, no, that's what I got from it, and just like I wouldn't eat it, and I'm like, well, maybe it tastes like creamy, and it's like cream cheese that I know because I've had cottage cheese before. I was like, no, it's not. It's not really. It has its own distinct taste and flavor, and I was like, I can't sit here and pretend like it's something like it's not like this gives to me when people say, oh, this animal, this other animal, this XYZ, oh, it tastes like chicken. Oh, these frog legs taste like chicken. Oh, this alligator tastes like chicken. I'm like, why the fuck would I eat that? Why would I not eat the source? Like, if it tastes like that shit, I want what it should taste like. Like, I don't want to play with all this other stuff. I want chicken.
I will give you credit when you said that. I low key thought like no that would make sense though. That kind of makes sense.
Oh my god. But yes, no, those are some crazy things. I'm glad you brought up cottage cheese because that's been on my mind for a minute too.
Cause
Especially after her
it's like
video.
force feeding it down my throat, and I'm like, no,
It's
like
like
I don't want to make
everywhere.
cottage cheese cloud bread or or cottage cheese pasta. I'm okay.
I understand. Oh, and then here, before we move on to the next one, I just want to place this in here. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
Lollipop. This is not paid advertisement. I just wanted to see if that
clearly.
would go well, and then and then if Olipop does want a partner, we're
Mm,
open. Let me
mm,
just do a yeah.
okay.
Um, product placement. But no, I actually did need. It actually is my personal Olipop. Um, I tried them out recently, and they are a lot better than I thought. Like I've had sparkling water, other drinks, and stuff like that. That are just different and new, and like I didn't like them as much. But Olipop's the one that I found recently that is really really close and tastes really good. And I don't. It's not like a diet soda that I've seen. But I'm taken with it. Anyway, I really just needed to clear my throat because I wanted to go into the next one, which is um these funny, honestly sexually charged quotes that I've seen while doom scrolling that I cackled at. Like I cackled because what the fuck? And so I
Okay.
wanted to read a few for you. And knowing me, I'm gonna do like a voice with it, by the way. So don't be
Okay.
surprised. And then some of them do have like cursing, but I cursed already, so it should be nothing new. Are you ready?
Yes.
Fuck, you're tight. I whisper as I do my monthly budget and realize it's in my best
I've seen
financial
that.
interest if I die yesterday.
I saw that. I saw that exact one and thought the same thing.
Right? Oh my god. Okay, here's some other ones that people have written as comments. It's so big. I whisper as I stare at last month's credit card debt.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Keep going, I'm almost there. I whisper to my car as it hangs onto its last bit of gas, trying to
Thank
make it to
God.
the gas station.
Thank God. That's good. That's a good one.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. You're so big. I don't think I can handle it. Me to my student debt.
Oh, that's sad. That's
I
sad.
know. Okay, here's more. So moist. I said, wiping my tears for the fifth time while staring at my bank account.
Oh no, I thought I was gonna say something about like a dessert or a cake. Not that.
you you wish. Oh
Oh,
my god. Oh, oh my god. Okay. Go deeper. I tell myself while searching the couch for change to buy my next meal.
okay. That's not as bad, but
It's just so fucking ridiculous. That's why I was like sexually charged because I was like, the fuck is this? You know?
yeah, like that's your mind can't think of what's next if this is
No,
it. If
I
this is
know.
the pattern.
If this is the best. Oh my god. Yes. No, I just had to share that because it's another thing that like made me laugh as I was like scrolling through.
I've seen that too. Yeah.
Everyone partially that I talk to has like some like I share something with someone. And
Yeah,
most
that's
of it
true.
is like these damn memes. Okay, okay. Well, talking about cottage cheese. Yes. I wanted to like share thoughts on like dating and marriage and conception with family, like incest. Um and the reason I bring this up and I wanted to talk about this is because recently a coworker has brought it to my attention that they have family that is like in kind of like an incestuous like relationship. So they have two cousins that have dated each other and were dating each other for 3 years. And they just recently broke up, but 3 years of dating your fucking cousin. And the family was okay with it and like supported it apparently, and they just broke up recently for like personal internal issues or whatever. And I was like, I can't fucking understand. Like, I can't wrap my head around that whatsoever. Like I can't. Like incest family. Like it's weird treating the family get together, Christmas, Thanksgiving, like the Halloween get together as a Tinder date. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy to me. Um and I wanted to talk more because I love history and I love like looking back on history and like has no one ever heard about the most incestuous family in history? Like have we not heard about the Habsburgs? Like that, like the number one reason why incest should not be a thing other than it's creepy and disgusting and wrong, to be honest. Like, I don't think you should really be that close to your own blood for health reasons, for really any reason, you know? Um, but I wanted to share some light because of the Habsburgs and their life has taught us many lessons. I'd say as to why we should not fucking inbreed and do incestuous things with family, you know? So they are known, the Habsburg dynasty, because they were like really freaking huge, is known as an intense multi generational inbreeding to consolidate power. So, like, that's not something new to the world. It was done in Egypt, it was done in other parts of the world. So it's not new, but like, never has it turned out well. You know what I mean? Like, it's never
Mm.
been that great of a thing. And the Habsburgs are mainly known for the Habsburg jaw. Like the inbreeding led to such deformities and such genetic bottlenecks that 50 like it increased the child mortality to 50% and led to the Habsburg jaw, which like means that their jaw was like heavily, like you think of cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone has time, like search up the Habsburg family and look at their fucking portraits. Unfortunately, they had enough money clearly to have professional portraits done, and the jaws were huge. They were
Mm.
huge. Like
Yeah.
there's no doubt that that is because of inbreeding. Like that's not something that's normal whatsoever. But basically, a lot of this led to infertility and stuff like that. I mean, during the time, it was like 1600s, 1700s, 1500s. Like, they've been around for a long time. There's even record of a niece marrying her uncle. There's like really, really close, like cousins. It like really, really disgusting behavior in my mind, and to me,
Mm-hmm.
like family, like close family marrying, and like of course the age of consent was a little bit lower, if not a lot lower, and they would
Sadly.
marry children to have children, and because of the incest, because of the difference and everything else like that, and age and stuff, it led to a lot of miscarriages, a lot of stillbirths, a lot of kids dying, because with the genetics that close, it would be like brothers and sisters were were having kids. Like that's how inbred the fucking genetics got. Like it was actually disgusting, and a lot of the kids died. Like it was absolutely terrible. If that's not a reason to not go down this road, I don't know what else would. But like, there's no doubt in my mind that any kind of family incest leads to no good things. You know what I mean? Like in my mind, there's no reason whatsoever to go down that road. You know? Understand it.
I I remember in high school, I was walking down the highway hallway to get to class with some
Mm-hmm.
friends, and then we all were passing by a group of girls. As soon as we passed by, one of the girls said, "It's okay to kiss your cousin, right?" And then
No.
I looked at my friend and we looked at each other and we're like, "Did you hear that? That's so weird."
Yeah, I could see that. And with our high school, I could definitely see that. However, one thing I will implant here is the fact that I myself and many people in large groups, in like large cities, I love to spout out the most ridiculous shit and stories ever. Like, I think when I went
Yeah,
to New
that's true.
York, I was walking through Times Square and I was just like talking about random shit, like just like random, untrue, crazy shit just because I can. Just because I know like there's going to be someone that hears it because like there's so many people, like, and it's so loud, like. And it was like so much fun. And I've seen other people do it too, and I'm just like, okay, I like fucking with people. I really, 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 truly hope that that's what that was, but I feel like high school, that girl was looking for assurance. She was looking.
Yeah, that's why I was like, she sounded serious. Like, no, like actually, not, not, it did sound like it was a bit.
So, on the other subjects of dating and marriage, do you have anything?
Um, yeah, there was this, okay, I don't know if you've heard, there was this one influencer couple recently who have
Yes.
divorced or who have started filing for divorce, Desmond and
Yes.
Christy. So I was shocked
Yes.
when I found out that they've been together since they were 14 years old. Like that
I
is
know that.
shocking. And allegedly, there were rumors that at first he cheated with the man, and this might be the internet stirring stuff up. Okay, most
Mm
likely. But then there was this video that came out from TMZ with him making out with some girl. And
hmm.
then
Mm hmm.
everybody was like, "Oh yeah, he's trying to cover up the allegations."
Also, that might be the girl. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, or it could be a different girl. That's fine. I mean,
it could.
yeah, it's not fine, but
But
it
it's,
wouldn't be surprising if it was two
yeah.
different girls.
I'm gonna be honest, like I wouldn't mind if it was a man. But like my biggest problem is me personally, I don't see a reason to cheat. Like
Yeah,
to me
no.
there is no reason to cheat. And he said he was separating and had talked about separation with Christy before, and then while in the talks and like nothing decided, he did some things he regretted. So while in talks of separation, you were cheating.
Yeah, and then
Or you
after
were
that,
cheating
but
and then you
no,
talked about it.
the thing is for me, like after that, we decided to like go our separate, and then you do that, and we have two kids, and we've been together since we were 14. That's crazy.
You know,
Like,
to top it off, like they had just made a multi-million dollar house together from scratch. They
yeah,
made a home together. Lord
yeah, and
no.
like they grew up together. Like every single milestone you've gone through
Mm-hmm.
together. I just don't
Together.
understand how you go from that to net, you know?
True. Well, another thing is people were talking about the fact that like maybe he grew distant from her and he cheated. Not that it's a reason to cheat, but he grew distant because she changed because of like the internet. She changed because of what she was posting online, and maybe it was like insufferable. And I was like, I followed them. I followed them for a while now. Like nothing she did, and like he should know her. 14 years, this should not be new. Like
Yeah.
that, like what is online is not always completely fabricated. You might bump it up just for views and stuff, like in like draw the intensity more. But like that's who she was. That's who the fuck she was. And everything she was doing seemed like cute, quirky, and funny and like an exciting day. I can't wait. Like if that's the reason, I can't wait for reality to hit bitches because why would you want boring? Why would you want plain? Why would you want like basic? Like when every day of your life can feel like exciting, you don't know what's happening. Like to be honest, everything I've seen, it didn't look like he was getting hurt in any kind of a way. I've seen videos with couples where another person is hurt or they use like a scare tactic against them or you know what I mean, there's something that could end up really wrong or dangerous or you know that it affects them psychologically or stuff like that. I'm like she was jumping around in heels. She was was
Yeah.
like buying cakes that looked like real stuff, like a shoe, and eating it in front of him. Like she was like, it did not seem like anything that would make me cheat personally. Like, though I don't know the inner workings of their marriage and what led to this for him, but if I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of stuff that like does not qualify cheating. Nothing qualifies cheating. You can separate, you can divorce and then find your person. I mean, even if it's like I was wavered by this person emotionally and that triggered me to realize I don't think this marriage is for us. I don't think it's for me, but no cheating. There should be no cheating. Like it makes no fucking sense to me.
Yeah, and I did hate how everybody turned on her. It's yeah, I agree.
I'm so glad. Well, everything I saw was like people supporting her, and then like leaving some bad messages under his shit. Which I agree. I think
I
like there
agree.
was a time where I saw his stuff and saw his videos that I had previously liked and unliked them because how fucking dare you?
She's so beautiful. I think she's
She
really pretty.
is. She is. And then she seems like such a nice person, if I'm going to be
Yeah, she
honest.
does.
I don't know them personally, but like just like she does seem nice. And another thing that I did want to mention is that tell me why. Why the fuck after the news of their divorce and her court filings were notified in the public, why did I see a shit ton of their old videos? You know what I
Same.
mean?
Because
Like
that's
the
how, because they're
algorithm pushed this
trending.
out.
That's how it works.
Yes, but like how fucking dare you? Show me pictures of them together. Show me pictures of when she didn't know that he cheated and she was doing shit for him and all this other fucking shit. And I was like, "Oh my god. This is like
No,
really
but wait,
perpetuating something."
have you seen like his? Because he started posting on his own like social media accounts. Have
I
you seen
have.
his videos?
I have. He kept the fucking cutting board.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw.
And his
She kept
face
the
just looks
house.
so not okay, not so. It just looks kind of. It lacks a
Mhm.
feminine touch. It lacks style. That's all.
It does. It does. But hers, I've seen some of hers, how she cut her hair to that yang. The revenge cut. Love it. And then her pictures and like her little photo shoot inside the house with her new style. Love it, love it, love it. So talking about I kept the house. Clap, 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 clap. I love the route she's taking and I love that she filed with infidelity in there too to state
Yeah.
why because it gives her I think she set herself up really well like law wise for the proceedings and everything because that's fucked up and I hope that she does everything you know the right way to the best of her ability to get what she deserves.
Yeah.
But yeah, 100% agree. I feel like they're the most famous internet couple that's gone down right now.
There's a lot, sadly.
There is. Do you remember when no, let me not go that far back to the Instagram couple of, the height.
Oh,
Do you know who I'm talking about?
I don't think so.
Okay, David Dobrik and Liza Koshy.
Yeah, okay. No,
That
that's
wrecked
so far
me.
back. Girl,
Yeah,
that's
that's what I'm saying.
mm,
Exactly. I don't because I didn't care about other internet couples other than them because they were so funny, quirky, and cute, and like so funny. Like I feel like their videos together were way funnier than a lot of the ones like that I saw of other couples at the time and everything. And then I'm just such a big Liza Koshy fan.
mm,
Like I think she's so funny. I love that she like it is so real and then just her humor and then just how she expresses herself I adore. So I was always a big fan of her and then when I saw her happy with him it just like made it so much better and then I saw that she was happier finding herself after and then exploring her career and going into Hollywood and I'm just so happy for this woman and how far
yeah.
she's come and so but I'll never forget that video, because I really haven't followed people on Instagram like or YouTube since like I did them, and I was like, oh, I
I
can't,
agree.
I can't again. Oh my god. But yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Mhm.
So, did you want to talk about another couple?
Yes. Okay. So I don't know if you've heard. Have you seen all the Beckham drama?
I don't know everything. I know that the oldest son and his new wife have apparently been like singled out by the family, and Victoria and David, and they've gotten the cold shoulder. The like that they were trying to get him to sign the rights of his name away. That Victoria danced with him inappropriately at the wedding, which I want to know what inappropriate means because I've seen some
Yeah, I haven't
inappropriate
seen
dancing.
anything.
Well, I think it's because like the I don't think people wanted it to get out, and so it was locked down, which I agree. But I'm like, I want to know what it was like, what exactly it was.
Because there's different, like, understand. Because I want to know, was it really inappropriate? But I know this all started because Romeo Beckham is dating a girl. I think her name was Kim Turnbull, who and allegedly dated Brooklyn Beckham, like earlier. And they just didn't like him and Brooklyn Beckham and his wife just didn't like being in the same room as her, and I'm sure his brother didn't like the fact that, like, oh yeah, you're dating my ex.
That mean that's giving like she's older than him. She's way
She
older than
is.
him.
I'm pretty sure she is because I think he's 19 and hold on, let me see.
Why the fuck would you date your brother's ex?
It any sibling.
I mean, true.
So he's sorry, no, he's not 19. He's 23 and she's 24, so only a year apart.
How old is Brooklyn?
Okay, 26.
Those are that's so. All right, it's not
Close
bad
still,
age
but yeah,
wise. Of
yeah.
course, it's not bad age wise. But I'm like, even if it's not like the age difference that I thought it was, it's still the like familial family lines. Like, have we not heard of the bro code, the girl code, the family code? Like, are we serious?
Yeah, that's disgusting. And then I know you didn't know, but like I know like David Beckham did cheat on Victoria and it was the early 2000s. It was in Madrid. I think it was with an assistant. And like in the Netflix documentary that they had, like Victoria did say like Spain was a very hard time for her. Like it was a very difficult time in their marriage. I'm like, okay, people can like put two and two together and just
Yeah,
assume.
yeah.
But the fact that she stayed was just crazy. But
Something
yeah.
else. That's a Spice
Yeah.
Girl.
And
You
this
know what I
girl
mean?
went through all of that with eating only like fit. Because at one point I did hear, and I could be wrong, that she was like on a pescatarian diet. Um, and it was only when she was pregnant where she ate something else other than fish every day, fish and vegetables. I'm like, oh my God. I love fish too. I love it so much. But like everything, including weekends. Like it's a lot. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday.
It's too much. Dear God.
But yeah.
No, I did not know that he cheated. I always thought that they were like the one of the cutest couples as well. And then now knowing about like the silent beef and like the problems that are going on in that family between the parents and then the eldest son, like I went back and I was like looking at some other videos and like I just remember like, oh my God, they did feel cold towards each other at this public
Yeah.
event. And I was like, that's crazy. I was like, why were they acting like that? Like I hope my parents wouldn't act like that, but like
No.
that's fucking crazy. And then he came out with his like release of information, telling his story and protecting his wife, which I think is not only the best way to go, but like not a lot of people would bring this out to the public, and I'm really glad that he did, to state his truth and to state the claim to what's happening, because it is really weird to try to bottle this up and then act like this.
You
I
get
don't
painted
know
as the bad guy.
exactly. And I think that they would just be at a disadvantage with not telling the whole truth, because there are a lot of things that I think are really weird about how they go about stuff. Like, it's been a long time, like since David has even been in soccer, and I've seen much about like her brand deals or anything else like that. And I was like, it's really weird that like they're coming out with a documentary series like this time, and they're doing this and they're doing that. I was like, oh, okay, why? For why?
Yeah, and like I'm sorry, but if you're dating like my sister, no, no, I completely agree with him.
That's creepy. It's creepy.
And the family supports it, no. And if like my husband or like if my partner's not okay with it,
hmm
no.
No, for real. I agree. It's so weird.
But
I
yeah,
still don't know how they're doing that.
yeah.
Um, ugh. But hey, not our life.
No,
I wish the
we
best
can just
for,
criticize.
yes. I wish the best for Brooklyn and his wife, and just just hope everything gets straightened out. Um, but yeah, no, I really don't follow that family. There's just like tidbits that I hear about and see and everything, and yeah, it's
Nicola
interesting.
is her name. Nicola
Nicola.
Peltz. I forgot for a second.
No, I know. I just keep thinking like I will ruin these names. But they look so cute together and they look so happy together.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
do.
gosh. Like, oh, I really do hope that they're doing well, and that they do have that wedding reception again to make better memories.
Cause
Cuz
no, if your mom
exactly.
says no,
Exactly. And then to hear later on that when that she had commissioned her wedding dress with Victoria's company and wanted to work together to bring this special moment to life, like that's a dream. That's a dream to happen. And then at the last hour, apparently like the last week or something, that Victoria had pulled everything and had stopped the process to like cancel the dress basically. And so she had to rush around and find her wedding dress, a
that's
dream
so
wedding
messed up.
dress.
I
It
really
is.
like cannot. The
So,
panic.
exactly. And this is not to defame anyone. This is just what we have found online that we're finding interesting. Um, CYA, Monica, CYA. But I just like my take on it is that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I agree.
So, that's all. Um, did you have any other stories or anything that you wanted to mention?
Um, now I don't know. What about you?
I think so, about like marriage and conception or anything. Um, yeah, I don't think so for those, but I did want to go through some of, because I know that you love Reddit stories, and I actually don't listen or read or have or actively go on Reddit. Um, but I love listening and basically just commenting on the ones that you're reading on. Do you have any interesting ones?
Yes. Give me
Okay.
1 second. I do have one. Okay, so this is in regards to Am I the Asshole category or the subreddit.
My favorite.
Do you want me to read the title now? I'll read the title
Yeah.
now. Okay. Am I the asshole for saying my wife wasn't my dream girl in a trivia game? Speaking of family problems.
Yeah.
So So my wife and I have been doing game night every so often with other couples via Zoom. Since we can't go out and see people lately, we were playing this card game the other night that was like basically a trivia game for couples to play. And you are asked a question and you write down your answer, and your partner has to guess what they think you answered. If they guess correctly, your team gets a point. Whichever couple knows each other the best wins. So some of the questions in this version were a little spicy, and one of the questions was, "Who is your dream man slash woman to have sex with?" And I wrote down my spin instructor, since my wife
Oh,
knows I think she's hot, and thought she'd guess her and we get a point. Well, fuck me. Turns out every other husband either wrote down their wife or a celebrity or a fictional character. My wife was livid and upset. I tried to explain I didn't actually want to do anything with my spin instructor, and I would never even briefly consider being unfaithful. It was just me trying to play a game. She doesn't believe me, saying everyone else's instinct was women who didn't exist, or better yet, their wives. I feel really bad, but also really confused. I don't know how to deal with this. Is she overreacting, or am I the asshole? And in parentheses, and no need to tell me about the Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. No, I haven't seen it. Yes, I've seen it now. Almost every man there sent me references to it as soon as the video was off. Oh my God. No, she has every. Okay, you go.
every fucking right to be livid, because how do you think that's absolutely okay? There is and if no man has walked him through this, if no woman has walked him through this, if no person of any kind of background has walked this bitch through it, then he should know personally, like, number one, that person that you're in a relationship with, that's all you're allotted to, unless you guys have an extramarital agreement to, do this, that, and the other. Like, that's it. And there should be no wanting, no drooling, no sexual romanticizing, no favoritism, like, sexually, for anyone that you meet or has a close relationship with you, because that's number one, that's creepy. That's outside of your little agreement for marriage or relationship or anything else, because it's close enough it could happen. And if you fantasize about something that cannot happen, that's like really far out of the way, that like two lucky stars and a motherfucking leprechaun, lucky leprechaun wishes. Like, that's how far away like the dream ideal would be, because everyone has dream ideals. And if you think that the woman that this is about dreams that her dream ideal is that man that doesn't understand that clear, boundary, no, it's probably Jason Momoa or something. Like, you know what I mean? But like, she
Mm-hmm.
probably would have said my husband, because that's really clear. And to state that about someone that not only does he see often, that they maybe have talked about before, that like she looks good, that maybe the wife has seen and maybe has been insecure about because she sees the way that he looks at her, something like that. It's completely, it's beyond terrible to me. It's beyond disgusting, because I'm like, you're setting your wife up to have like a like doubts about you, to
Yeah.
feel insecure if she has that kind of a problem, because what does this spin instructor have that I don't? Oh, maybe she works out more. Like, that's just such a terrible thing to say. And if he didn't, and especially if he was like the last person in line, hearing that every other man had chosen something else as in a celebrity that is way 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 out of their league or does not exist or something else like that, or their wife, then he should have gotten the fucking clue, to be honest. I think that that's beyond stupidity, and I feel like a lot of men get by on, like, weaponized incompetence. You'd be like, oh, I didn't think there was a problem. And if she would have said someone else that is close to her, like her boss, or, this guy coffee barista that she sees every single day, how would have you have felt? You know what I mean? Like, what the actual fuck?
He needs to get a new spin instructor.
He's about
I
to
need to
get
be a
one.
man.
He's about to get spun out. Like, he's about, no. That's
But yeah.
ridiculous. Why the fuck is he at spin anyway?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The fuck? You better run the block.
Good
The fuck before you find
question.
yourself on one. My God.
But
No.
yeah, that was the one I wanted to talk about because that made me
Okay.
so upset.
That was good. That really fit in with
Everything.
Yeah, it really did. Like worse that man is probably worse than cottage cheese. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
Um
no, I agree.
Absolutely insane. No. But I'm glad that we talked about so much. I think it's time for the wrap up. And we'll see everyone in the next videos on to come. This has been a great conversation where everything was on the table. We'll see you next
I
time.
agree. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.